Reacher spinoff adds Night Agent, justified favorites to cast. The Prime Video action thriller series, Reacher, based on the character first introduced in Lee Child's novels, has been a resounding success, garnering rave reviews from critics and audiences. As if that weren't already impressive, the series is expanding its universe with a new spin-off focusing on the character of Frances Neagley. The character, portrayed by Maria Sten, is a fan-favorite addition to the main series, and she first appeared in Season 1 as a former military colleague of Jack Reacher. The official title and entire cast list have now been revealed. Variety has reported that the spin-off series, titled Neagley, will feature several notable actors. Damon Harriman Justified will play Lawrence Cole, Grayston Holt the Night Agent. Riverdale will portray Detective Hudson Riley. Matthew Del Negro Teen Wolf, Mayor of Kingstown, is set to play Pierce Woodrow. Adeline Rudolph Chilling Adventures of Sabrina has been cast as Renee, and Jasper Jones King Ivory will take on the role of Keno. Like Reacher, Neagley promises to deliver intense action and more than enough plot twists to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The official synopsis of Neagley describes it as, Frances Neagley is a private investigator in Chicago. When she learns that a beloved friend from her past has been killed in a suspicious accident, she becomes hell-bent on justice. Using everything she's learned from Jack Reacher and her time as a member of the 110 Special Investigators, Neagley puts herself on a dangerous path to uncover a menacing evil. Is the Reacher spin-off also based on Lee Child's books? In the original Reacher series, Frances Neagley, played by Maria Sten, was introduced in the first season and had a pretty significant role throughout the show. However, in Lee Child's books, Neagley appears in a more limited capacity. The decision to give her a larger role in the series was made by both Child and the showrunners, who saw potential for her to be involved in several arcs. In the books, she's a former military police officer who worked with Reacher in the 110th Special Investigations Unit. Child previously told Empire that making Neagley be a bigger presence was a strategic decision due to adapting the novel to a different medium. Neagley was a strategic decision. The one thing you cannot do on screen that you can in a book is have the inside of somebody's head. Reacher thinks a lot, and there are pages and pages of Reacher puzzling things out. You can't write an 8-minute scene with Alan Ritchson sitting there thinking. So we needed a secondary character to bolster the exposition. Neagley is set in the same universe as Reacher, but it will not directly adapt any of Child's novels. This will allow the writers to explore new angles and character stories and build upon the strong foundation established in the original series. The addition of characters like Lawrence Cole and Pierce Woodrow, whose backgrounds and roles are still relatively unknown, will surely get fans to speculate on the direction in which the spin-off will go. It's still a mystery, but it wouldn't be Reacher if it wasn't. The spin-off was ordered to series at Amazon in October 2024 and production has already begun. There is no confirmed release date yet, but Prime Video has maintained a consistent release schedule with Reacher, so it is reasonable to expect that Neagley will follow suit. Neagley is being co-created by Nick Santora and Nicholas Wooten, who will also serve as executive producers and co-showrunners. Lee Child will also executive produce. Prime Video's hit action series Reacher has spawned a new spin-off, tentatively titled Reacher: Shadow Protocol, and the latest casting news is already generating serious buzz. Fan-favorite actors from The Night Agent and Justified are set to join the gritty, testosterone-fueled world of Lee Child's literary anti-hero, and insiders say the ensemble could rival the original series in star power and intensity. First up, The Night Agent breakout star Gabriel Basso has officially signed on to play Special Agent Cole Masters, a high-intelligence, low-patience government analyst with a penchant for rule-breaking and improvised violence. Sound familiar? But don't expect a Reacher 2.0. Masters is a different breed, leaner, quicker, and far more likely to quote Sun Tzu mid-brawl. Cole is the guy the government calls when the standard playbook fails, said showrunner Nick Santora, returning to helm the spin-off. He's not the biggest guy in the room, but he's usually the smartest. And if he isn't, he'll bluff like he is. Joining Basso is Justified alum Walton Goggins, who brings his signature Southern charm and edge of sanity unpredictability to the role of Wade Harlan, a former military contractor with a murky past and an axe to grind with, well, everyone. Harlan is a wild card, part antagonist, part uneasy ally, who operates in the legal gray zone between black ops and outright criminality. Wade Harlan doesn't play nice. He plays necessary, teased Goggins in a statement. He's the kind of man who makes a deal with the devil, then stabs him in the back if the price is right. Set in the same gritty universe as Reacher, the spin-off will explore a covert division of military intelligence known only as Protocol 9, a clandestine program so classified it doesn't officially exist. When a high-level intelligence leak threatens to expose decades of Black Ops missions, including some that intersect directly with Jack Reacher's own history, Masters is pulled from digital desk duty and thrust into a violent, international game of shadows. Early episodes will follow Masters as he tracks an encrypted data trail across war zones, cartel territory, and old American stomping grounds, each step bringing him closer to a secret that could unravel the balance of global power, and to Harlan, whose motivations remain frustratingly opaque. While the spin-off promises new faces and fresh plot lines, fans of Reacher can expect plenty of Easter eggs and overlapping mythology. Several recurring characters are expected to appear, including Oscar Finley, Malcolm Goodwin, and Frances Neagley Maria Sten, both of whom will act as occasional liaisons between Jack's world and the operations of Protocol 9. And speaking of Jack, yes, Alan Ritchson is expected to make a cameo in the first season. Reacher isn't the type to stay quiet when people he cares about are in danger, Santora confirmed coyly. Let's just say fans won't be disappointed. The announcement comes at a time when action franchises are all the rage in streaming. With The Night Agent setting Netflix records and Justified, City Primeval earning rave reviews, Prime Video seems determined to stake its claim in the serialized action space. And what better way than by doubling down on its most successful franchise? Reacher: Shadow Protocol isn't just a spin-off, said Amazon Studios head Vernon Sanders. It's a bold expansion of a world fans already love. We're not replicating what worked, we're amplifying it. More brains. More brawn. More beatdowns. Filming is set to begin in early summer, with locations spanning from the American South to Eastern Europe. The production promises a heavier focus on espionage and psychological warfare, with an aesthetic that blends the punchy simplicity of Reacher with the sleek tension of the Bourne identity. Think barroom brawls followed by encrypted briefcases and drone surveillance. Behind the camera, Santora is joined by an all-star team of action and thriller veterans, including directors who have worked on Jack Ryan, The Punisher, and Bodyguard. The writer's room is stacked with military consultants and ex-intelligence operatives, ensuring the show maintains the authenticity and precision fans have come to expect from the Reacher brand. As for the tone, expect brutal action, dry wit, and that classic Reacher sensibility, justice, delivered one crunching punch at a time. The official release date for Reacher: Shadow Protocol is still under wraps, but sources close to the production hint at an early 2026 premiere. Until then, fans can rewatch Reacher Season 2 and speculate wildly on Reddit about whether Masters and Reacher will eventually team up or square off. One thing's for certain, the Reacherverse just got a whole lot more dangerous. Want a different spin? I can write this in a more satirical, dramatic, or fanfic-style tone if you'd like. The official release date for Reacher: Shadow Protocol is still under wraps, but sources close to the production hint at an early 2026 premiere. Until then, fans can